The latest Arise crossover update introduces a comprehensive title system, offering real advantages for hitting certain milestones in the game. This video will give you a detailed look at all the current titles, explaining what they do, and exactly how you can get your hands on them. We'll also cover the key aspects of the recent mini updates, focusing on the mount speed rework and other improvements. These aren't just cosmetic, they provide tangible buffs that can significantly aid your progression across various aspects of Arise crossover. Here's a comprehensive breakdown of each title and its acquisition method. The first title we have is Apprentice, and that's the easiest title you can obtain. It grants a 10% increase to shadow damage. To earn it, the requirement is straightforward: reach player level 10. This is an early game milestone achieved simply by gaining experience through combat and completing initial quests. Focus on engaging with the game's core mechanics to quickly reach this level. Next up is Beginner, which provides a 10% boost to drop chance. You'll unlock this title upon reaching player level 25. As you continue your adventures and defeat more enemies, this increased drop chance will subtly but consistently improve the amount of loot you acquire, making your farming more efficient. Following that, we have Adept, which increases your Arise luck by 10%. This title is awarded for reaching player level 50. By this stage, you'll likely be delving into more challenging dungeons and perhaps starting to focus on building a strong team of shadows. The increased Arise luck will give you a better chance of summoning higher rarity and more powerful shadows. Then there's Expert, offering a 15% increase to weapon damage. Achieving player level 100 signifies a significant commitment to your character's growth. This title directly enhances your personal combat abilities, making your weapon attacks more potent against all types of enemies. Moving further along the progression, we have Master, which increases your shadow level cap by plus 10. Reaching player level to 100 is a substantial late-game milestone. This title allows your shadows to reach even higher levels, further amplifying their stats and making them more formidable in challenging content. For a significant boost to your rank-up chances, you'll want to aim for the Awakened title, which grants a substantial 60% boost to rank-up luck. Obtaining this title involves a specific mid to late-game process. First, you'll need to either craft a double dungeon rune requiring 10 rank-up runes dropped from any dungeon boss, or purchase one for 200 tickets from the rune shop. Then, you must wait for a leveling city dungeon to appear on the map. Use your double dungeon rune on this specific dungeon, defeat the monarch boss within, and then the statue boss will spawn. Successfully defeating the statue boss will grant you the Awakened status, and this significant boost to your rank-up chances. For a significant increase to your chances of getting better shadows, the Ant King title boosts your Arise luck by a substantial 25%. This entire questline unlocks after you progress through certain main story quests, introducing you to the mysteries and threats of Dedu Island. The Purge the Colony quest is the culmination of your efforts within this raid and requires the completion of several demanding tasks. You'll need to demonstrate your mastery over the ant forces by eliminating 100 royal red ants, a formidable enemy that spawns alongside the Ant Queen. Additionally, you'll be tasked with clearing out a significant number of the common red ants, with a count of 300 required. Furthermore, proving your consistent dominance over the island's leaders is key, as you'll need to defeat the Ant King himself a total of 15 times. Finally, you must also overcome the powerful Ant Queen on 30 separate occasions. These prior quests involve your initial encounters with the ant soldiers, requiring you to eliminate 20 of them to gain access to further objectives. You'll then face the challenge of defeating 4 royal red ants, found within the island's central cave shortly after the raid begins. Your confrontation with the Ant Queen will follow, where you'll learn the strategy of disabling her shields by eliminating the surrounding royal red ants before you can inflict significant damage. Ultimately, you'll also need to defeat the Ant King for the first time to advance the quest line. Only by successfully navigating all these prior challenges and then completing the demanding objectives of Purge the Colony will you earn the coveted Ant King title and its significant Arise luck bonus. Seriously, if you're all about that 24/7 grind, you've got to know about UgPhone. It's cloud farming that works seamlessly on any device, your phone, your tablet, even just in your browser. Setting up a quick macro is super simple, and then you can close the app on your end, and it keeps farming away. Saves a ton on your battery and mobile data, which is a huge plus. There's a link right down below where you can snag some free games when you sign up, so you can give it a shot yourself. Following that, we have added for a powerful combination of offensive stats. You'll want to pursue the Snow Monarch title, which provides 20% extra shadow damage and 15% extra weapon damage. This valuable title is a reward for completing the final and arduous quest in the Winter Raid quest line. This entire quest line becomes available after you progress through specific main story quests, leading you to the frozen challenges of the Winter Raid. The final champion quest represents the pinnacle of your achievements within this raid and demands the successful completion of several distinct objectives. You'll need to prove your resilience against the raid's mechanical threats by defeating 10 metal bosses, which spawn near the initial red portal. Furthermore, you'll be tasked with overcoming the agile and dangerous Laruta bosses a total of 7 times, remembering that they appear after you've dealt with the initial wave of high frost enemies. Your ability to efficiently take down the raid's namesake is also tested, as you'll need to defeat the Snow Monarch himself on 5 separate occasions, requiring quick and coordinated efforts after the High Frost and Laruta bosses. You'll also need to demonstrate your ability to handle the raid's more common threats by eliminating 60 High Frost enemies, which appear shortly after the raid begins, but spawn in limited numbers. Finally, you'll need to clear out a substantial number of the initial elf soldier enemies, with a total of 200 required. Just like the Dedu raid, reaching this final champion quest requires you to successfully complete earlier stages of the Winter Raid quest line. These initial quests involve your first encounters with the elf soldiers, requiring you to defeat 40 of them. You'll then face the challenge of defeating 3 metal bosses. Following that, you'll need to eliminate 20 High Frost enemies. Your first victories against the 2 Laruta bosses and the single Snow Monarch under a specific time constraint are also crucial steps in progressing through the quest line. Now, let's briefly touch upon the recent mini updates. The most significant change was the mount speed rework. The developers have adjusted the base speeds of all mount types, ground, aquatic, and flying, with the intention of creating more strategic choices for travel. For instance, boats are now generally faster for long distances across water, while flying mounts offer a balance of speed and versatility. Ground mounts, while typically slower, are intended to have future combat functionalities. Additionally, the spawn rate of wild mounts has been increased, giving players more opportunities to tame and collect these unique mounts. Finally, several guild quality of life improvements were implemented, including a convenient max all gems donation option and fixes for some donation-related bugs, making guild management smoother. We also got a new code, sorry for shut, so be sure to redeem that for some free goodies. Alright, now let's give a shout out to the lucky winners from our previous Game Pass giveaway. If you see your Roblox username shining on the screen right now, make sure you've accepted my friend request so I can send over your awesome prize. For everyone else who wants a shot at winning in our current giveaway, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, give this video a like, and most importantly, comment your exact Roblox username below so that I can send you your reward if you are selected as a winner. If you have any questions about anything we've covered, don't hesitate to ask them in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Arise crossover guides and content.